oh my God, new year, new me, bitch. Y'all gotta shut that shit up, man.
Shit.
Most of y'all barely change y'all bed sheets. You know what I mean? So if y'all gonna change anything, y'all better change that first. New Year shit.
Anyway, happy New Year, my nigga. 2022 is here. The year everything wavy. Shit, nigga, I'm excited.
Big facts.
Man, I just pray 2022 is a year all good things happen for everyone. But I don't know. But before we get started, I gotta leave that toxic mentality, that toxic behavior, toxic smell, all that bullshit in 2021. I don't know about you.
Yeah, toxic smell shit, man. But yeah, some of y'all still smell like 2021. That's crazy. But you ain't never lied with that, man. I don't know. Something about being toxic is people starting to wear that shit like a badge of honor. You know what I mean? And that shit is getting ridiculous, bro. Like, why is everybody bragging about being toxic? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's been a big fucking topic of conversations and shit. And it's just like, when did that become a thing? Like, when did that become like a positive?
I don't know, man. That's all I see on IG, man. IG and Twitter, bro. It's just like everyone's just toxic this, toxic that, especially that stupid ass, was it the little Kevin Gates TikTok little shit where he like, I'm a little toxic, but you gonna love me shit or whatever. Man, the bitches love that shit. Ladies, that is not cute.
You can't tell them shit. You can't tell them nothing at all.
They ain't hearing me.
Nigga, let me ask you a question. Like, would you consider yourself toxic, or have you ever been toxic to your knowledge?
Let's see, when we was back in my day, we didn't call it toxic. It was called niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? No nigga should refer to himself as toxic. Like, oh, nigga, I'm toxic. Shut your ass up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, oh, if anything, you know what I'm saying? At one point in life, I was an ain't shit nigga. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, trying to figure it out. I'm still young and immature, but I ain't never calling myself toxic.
Yeah, nah, I can't.
What about you?
Nah, I mean, I can sit here and say, like, I ain't been shit, you know what I'm saying, to a point I've gone through that stage. But even that, I wouldn't even consider what they consider to be toxic today. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Man, who is more toxic? Is it men or women?
It's definitely the niggas. It's definitely the men. Yeah, and it's like they're looking to outdo one another when it comes to that toxic shit. You know what I'm saying? At least that's how it looks to me.
You think the fellas is more toxic than the women?
I think the fellas are competing to be more toxic because it seems to be more appealing to what women want. You know what I'm saying? Like, they may pretend like they don't want a toxic nigga, but that's all these bitches be talking to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a pattern. So other niggas see that and they like, well, shit, let me get on my toxic shit so this bitch will talk to me. You know what I'm saying? At least that's how I look at it.
Like, toxic capping?
Right.
Niggas ain't even bad toxic, they just capping. That is foul. Like, I mean, like Pastor Jeezy said, you know what I'm saying? It's what the bitches like. You like the bitches, right? So if the chicks like a toxic nigga, I mean, I can't blame a person for acting like one to get the pussy, you know?
I mean,
what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, think about these niggas, and I know you've seen the shit where the niggas is like, they in the Ring camera, and they doing all the extras, and it's like, come the fuck
Answer the door, girl, you know I love you.
And let's be clear,
Answer this door, I'm gonna kill you.
It's like, boom, one nigga do it, then it's like, damn, then another nigga do it, then another nigga do it. It's like, come on, bro, you following the trend of toxic because you think that's what bitches want? That's just what it looks like to me.
Yeah, we in the era of trendy, so if it's trending and if it's working, you know what I mean? But what makes it worse is the chicks. They always be in the comments saying like, oh my God, if he don't do that for me, he ain't the one. Like,
Do that.
Man, y'all gotta start having self-respect. But I don't know. I think confessing your love in the Ring camera, it's not bad.
What you mean?
It's just what you say in it.
This nigga said that's not
It'd
bad.
be cool if you do it right. You know what I'm saying? Right. It wouldn't be bad. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, look at it from this perspective, my nigga. You come all the way to a chick house just to talk to her through the ring. Nigga, knock on the fucking door. Can we talk?
He probably did before that. You know what I'm saying? He probably knocked on the door. He probably ring the doorbell. She probably answered, "What you want, Tyrone?"
Nigga, the ones I see, like the ring camera show these niggas walking straight up to the door. They just start talking right into the ring. They don't press the button, nothing. Nigga.
Because they know, they know her ass got some notifications. You know what I'm saying? Showing a nigga walking up to the door. But I would prefer to do that than, like back in the old days when the homies would try to commit suicide when they girls leave them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to take these pills.
Yo.
Hey, at least if you talk that shit on the ring, she can see you. You know what I'm saying? She might have a change of heart. You know what I'm saying? It's a little better. If you come on the ring a little correct, you know what I'm saying? She might, all right, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Open the door. Then boom, you inside. It's a possibility, but I don't know, bro.
I don't know. But at the same time, like, you can't really say, like, if men are more toxic than women, because women be having they toxic moments, and that shit be wild and outrageous, too, though.
Women is the king and queen of toxicity. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, because I ain't toxic, but toxicity, however you say it, women is the epitome of toxic. You know what I'm saying? You got chicks out here who would do shit like fake a pregnancy just to get a nigga's attention. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be some wild shit.
You got chicks out here who like to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit on dudes and, try to be aggressive like that one little boy who's getting whooped on live. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't doing shit but vibing out to some music. Don't you pick me up when I'm around? And then smack, smack, smack. Like, and then when he fight her back, she like, that's what she want. You know what I'm saying? She want aggression. Like, she want to fight back. Like, and if he don't, you know what I'm saying? Then he a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah,
but when
that
he
shit
fights
be
back,
backfiring on some women though. So, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, she's sitting there with a black eye, like, ooh, I love him. Like, so I do be starting stuff. That's my fault. Like, bitch, you got a black eye now. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. But I think the number one type of toxic that exists in today's era is putting your business out on social media, especially fucking Facebook. God damn.
Let me tell you, like, motherfuckers use Facebook like it's a social media diary or some shit. Like, I don't want to know your business like that. Bro. This shit is ridiculous.
Now, I think men and women are the toxic when it comes to that. That's a tie. You know what I'm saying? It's a tie with that one because I got people on Facebook right now, bro. I ain't gonna say no names, but you would know their whole get down about who fucked who ain't shit, who smell like ass, and who don't do nothing for the kids, all on Facebook, bro. I don't give a fuck what time of day it is.
That's some crazy
Your
shit.
ass is gonna be, you know what I'm saying, putting the business out there, and then to do all that just to get back together. What the fuck?
Yeah, what you proving with that?
You just called a nigga a basehead. You said his dick little. You said he ain't had a job. You said his mixtape trash. And then that the neighbor was better in bed, and then 2 weeks later, y'all back in matching pajamas.
I think the more crazier shit is that when you post a shit on Facebook like that, you got your friends and family, her friends and family, everybody in the comments, everybody putting their 2 cents in, all of the above. Some people even getting invested. And then, like you say, you know what I'm saying? A couple of days later, y'all back together. It's just like you did all that for what?
That's when you show who's on whose side. You know what I'm saying? Because you got her friends taking up for her. You got your friends taking up for him. You know, so the parents and shit getting involved, the aunties. Now, Tito, you gotta be nice to that girl. Like, it's terrible, man. I hope in 2022, the word toxic behavior, and everything related to negativity is out the window. I hope y'all leave that shit in 2021, man, because some of y'all out here looking real crazy, bro.
Nah, that toxic shit is too fresh. That shit is definitely coming over. Like, hopefully not a lot of people fall into the trap of, like, wanting to be toxic or having that title put on them. But some of that shit is definitely crossing over. You might as well get prepared.
Now, granted, we're married, right?
Yeah.
But what would be some toxic traits that a chick has that you couldn't deal with?
Nigga, that's a long list. I can't even pinpoint. I guess it would be more like I'm more of a private type of person. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't want my business put out there, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? Whether positive or negative, there's just some shit I just don't want put out there. And I think a lot of what toxic people do is, like you said, posting shit, social media, anything, no matter what it is. If it's a small argument, big argument, it's like, why are you posting? Why are you even throwing subliminals and shit out there, little shit like that? So I think I couldn't deal with that type of
subliminals.
Shit.
Yeah, for me, I think it's arguing. You know what I'm saying? Like, arguments happen, man, but there's some chicks that I've encountered in my past, you know what I'm saying, that was just like argumentative. Like, something just have to be an argument. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You think I'm gonna fuck you wrong? You got nothing coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitches over here tripping over nothing. Argumentative chicks is like a trait that I can't deal with, bro. Like, I've seen people deal with it. I've encountered a few. And some people really get off on arguing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And even if you have a valid point with those type of people, you still can't win the argument.
No, absolutely not. They're not trying to hear you. It's what they believe, what they think, what they say, what you got to say, what you believe.
Right.
No matter how right it is, don't mean shit. But I get you with that, but I hate those people that want to do that shit publicly, though, too. Like, out in public. It's just like, yo, what you do? Like, yo, can we talk about this at home or in the car? Like, what is you doing?
Some chicks make men toxic. I'm gonna put it that way.
Oh, that's true. and the other way around.
You know what I mean?
And the other way around, but that's most definitely true.
But yeah, let me show though. You know what I'm saying? If wifey's listening, you know what I'm saying? We just doing hypotheticals. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around. I have my boy Q on the couch tonight.
Take the fuck out of here. What you talking about? The guy ain't sleeping on no couch, nigga. I pay for all this.
Yeah, right.
Don't get me started.
Your little soft couch.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Let's get this intro started though.
Tribe in the track.
Toxic bullshit got us starting talking shit already. About to get me hot, you know what I'm saying? Got me acting real 21-ish. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we didn't even start the intro, man. You know what I mean? We gotta get that shit going. Y'all know who y'all tuned into. It's the Wavenamic duo. You know what I'm saying? And this is the ErrthangWavey, the podcast. The first episode of 2022. And you with your boy Mike, a.k.a. Wavy Damas, and I'm with my co-host.
Yo, y'all know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood pod host, Wavy Parker, a.k.a. Q. I hope everybody had a wavy Christmas. Hope you had a wavy New Year. And I hope you start this year off drama-free, COVID-free, and remain safe. Now, all that's been said, let's start the show.
Let's go. Happy New Year, bro, man. Blessed to be able to see another year, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. Like, I'm actually happy that the new year started. Not looking forward to going back to work. I'm gonna keep saying that.
Man, don't get me started.
Nah, man, I'm feeling good. I've had a nice little conversation with my wife for New Year's. My daughter's birthday was New Year's Eve. You know, took care of her, got her a lot of gifts. She was very happy. You know, we had a good time bringing in the new year, a little apple cider and all of that with the kids. It was good, man. I've had a good day.
Cool. Yeah, same here, man. I'm good, man. I'm just going through a transition. You know what I'm saying? You know, with not even with the kids and stuff, man. I'm just trying to peel off this old me and get ready for this new me. You know what I'm saying? that cliche bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But for real, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Give myself a strong 6 out of 10. You know what I mean? How was your Christmas?
Oh, Christmas was lit. You know, and again, it was more lit for me because and having Christmas in my house for the first time was something I own, family and all that around. And the kids were, again, we talked about this, but the kids were really happy with what they got. And that was just, to me, it was just like, that's one of those things I could pat myself on the back. Like, I keep bringing them joy. I keep bringing them happiness. I keep, giving them a life they could be happy with. So it's just like, man, that's always a good feeling.
Right. That's good. Yeah, my Christmas was good too, man. It was good. You know what I'm saying? Cam's second Christmas, the newest baby's first Christmas. You know what I mean? It was good, man. Put me in a good Christmas spirit. I don't know if you saw the pictures. You know what I'm saying? We all rocking the Grinch That Stole Christmas little shirts and sweaters and stuff. So we was all matching and shit, so it was real good, something different besides pajamas, Christmas was pretty simple for us. You know what I'm saying? My oldest don't require much, you know what I'm saying? He got exactly what he asked for, except a car, but
right.
He got everything else, you know what I'm saying? Little man, of course, he got all what he can ask for, you know what I'm saying? So he ain't playing with none of it. He's still on his old toys. Yeah, man. So everything's good, man. I took care of mom's, pops. They was good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was happy. We ate good too. It was good, man. Did you get any good gifts?
No, but it's fine. We talked about it, man.
What's up with the homies?
It's all about the kids.
Nah, fuck that. He just said you gave the kids a marvelous life and all the good shit. They didn't write you a card or nothing? Nah, we gotta catch fade with them. That ain't right. Yeah, man. I might have to talk to the Robinsons today. They over there tripping.
Relax,
man. But yeah, shit. Chris got me some AirPods. Finally, I got some new AirPods.
Thank God, because nigga, you need them.
My motherfucker almost was dying, boy. I could keep them motherfuckers alive for 10 minutes. But yeah, Chris got me some AirPods, of course, courtesy of my wife, because I'm sure he didn't buy them. And then my wife got me the iPhone 13. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to get the upgrades and the AirPods and the cell phone, So now I'm with the cool kids. You know what I mean? And
yeah, my nigga up to date for 2022.
You feel me?
I ain't mad at it.
But I threw mad hints too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't give me nothing ego or liquor, you better give me something. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, they took care of me. I wasn't really expecting it, to be honest. I low-key had like gift cards in the tuck just in case. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna buy my own AirPods, but they took care of me. They paid attention, so it's the least I can ask for. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely happy with it. And if I didn't get nothing, I wouldn't have been tripping because I'm on some other shit right now anyway. So it wouldn't have been like, oh my God, but they always find a way to sneak something in, And then Chris wrote like a nice little letter to Rachel and gave her $100 and shit. I was like, okay, where the fuck my letter at?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You see how they treat us, man, like the dads, you know what I'm saying? Like, here, you know what I'm saying? Mom got a nice long letter, you know what I'm saying? All nice and neat, and $100 on top of it. Like, oh, I ain't never. It was dope, though, you know what I'm saying? But I know New Year's, you know what I'm saying? It's your daughter's birthday and shit, but how'd y'all bring it in? Just chilling?
Yeah, just chilling. Like, the idea was for us to go to that little skate rink that Floyd Mayweather opened up, kind of revamped and all of that. But with the way COVID and everything, is going, and we did have like a family member or two that did tested positive. So we was just like, man, it just seems like it's getting too wild. And then, Danielle didn't really feel too comfortable with it neither, even though she was upset about not going skating, but she didn't want to really risk anyone getting sick.
Right. Okay.
So we brought it in at the house, you know what I'm saying? Cooked her a little some of the stuff, little favorite dishes that she wanted, cake, ice cream, things like that. So, a few family members came over just to celebrate, sing happy birthday. And then after that, I'm not gonna lie, I'm old, so I went and took a nap right before the New Year's kicked off.
Woke up, it was New Year.
Popped the little bottles, apple cider and all this and that. Then kind of not stood outside per se, but even like in the windows and just kind of watching the fireworks going all over the valley out here in Las Vegas, man. It was cool.
That's good. So I'm glad I wasn't the only motherfucker. You didn't know everybody's motherfuckers popping fireworks. Like, golly, you would have thought it was 4th of July.
Nah, they was lighting this motherfucker up. That shit was, like it was the 4th of July.
Man, that shit was vibrating my windows and everything. Like, I'm like, damn, how close are they? But yeah, man, same here. New Year's is chill, man. We didn't usually, and we just, watch movies, watch a show or something, you know what I'm saying? Just hang out and just kind of wind in. Usually I have something to sip on, but I didn't drink this year. I didn't drink no liquor, even though I had some liquor, had me some Bel Air and had a little whiskey. I didn't drink nothing, bro. I was really just, me and wifey's watching TV. I'm taking care of one baby. She got the other baby. You know what I'm saying? We just chilling and relaxing. I'll say about like 11:58, Chris came down. You know what I'm saying? We said a quick little prayer together and then did a little countdown and, hugged, you know what I'm saying? Kissed, you know what I'm saying? Chris went back upstairs to go play on the game and me and wifey kept on.
Yeah, kind of like everything just kind of went back to normal after that.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I think the more important thing was we just was there in each other's presence going into the countdown. I think that's like a good luck thing to do. And then, just kind of prayed over them real quick just to set the tone. And then after that, man, it's right back to normal. We just continue watching our show. So it's my first New Year's in a long time I came into it sober. I've been drunk every year for like a good 10 years. So this year was like the first year I didn't have absolutely nothing. So I'm proud of myself on that. See how long I keep that up. You know what I mean? Not drinking.
Well, round of applause for my boy. You know what I'm saying? Came into the new year sober.
Being coming to the year with a clear mind, clear liver. You know what I'm saying? But man,
no, I didn't drink. I didn't drink neither. You know what I'm saying? So it just didn't feel like. I mean, my wife don't drink like that, so she ain't drinking with me. Kids can't drink with me. I ain't having that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what it is, what it is.
Right.
I sip on this apple cider with everybody else and call it a day.
Right. That's what's up, man. But again, Happy New Year's to everyone.
Definitely. Yeah, would you say 2021 was worse than 2020?
For me personally, yeah.
Okay.
For me personally, yeah. As far as the world goes, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? But for me personally, 2021 definitely was a hit to the gut. You know what I mean? In more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of go into how would you go ahead?
I was gonna say, like, how would you rate your 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10?
5. What about you?
Okay, I'm pretty similar. Mine was like a 6.
Yeah, man, 5. And 4 of that is because I was able to survive it. Family was able to survive it. You know what I'm saying? I did lose one relative, but G-Pops, passed back in April. You know what I'm saying? He was about 84, 85. So he lived a good life. You know what I mean? Of course, we didn't want him to go, but, he's in a better place now. And then aside from that, you know what I mean? The rest of the family was able to survive without being sick. My newest baby was born in this year, 2021. So other than that, man, that was the only positive I found from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I only give it a 6, kind of like for all the same reasons that you said. But on top of that, losing my great grandmother, losing my brother-in-law, I think for my family, able to really survive that for like the holidays and everything,
right.
and especially with my brother-in-law, like my wife was very close to her brother,
right.
Like super close to her brother, and like that hit her so hard. But she was still able to get through the rest of the year, not only for her own sake, her mother's sake, the kids, myself, and then through the holidays and all that, and kind of push through it and try to make it the best for everyone involved.
Right.
So that's why I rated a 6, man. I literally seen her get through all that hurt and that pain and still was able to like push through all the way to the new year.
Yeah, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Brian, he was an Eagles fan too, baby. We just clinched the playoffs. You feel me? So I know he up there is celebrating with us. You know what I'm saying? So, rest in peace to him and, your great grandma, man.
Yeah, man. But let's get past that before I get all teary-eyed. I'm human, but
any other highlights, any highlights of the year for you, man? Besides, I know we just spoke on the bad things, you know what I'm saying, but any highlights for the year for you?
The biggest one of them all is buying my house.
Yeah, nigga.
And I know, you got to get out here, man, so you come check my shit out.
Yeah. When did you buy it? Summertime, right?
Summertime.
What did I tell you? Hey. 2020. What did I tell you?
Yo, shout out to Big Mike, man, because hold on, let me say this. Shout out to Big Mike, man, because this nigga, everything that he says is going to happen some way, the universe align or something, and it actually goes down. This nigga is one of the greatest motivators I know.
Wavey Damas.
So salute to you, my nigga,
man.
all day.
I told you, you know what I'm saying? As soon as I bought my house in 2020, you know what I'm saying? He was giving me my congrats. I was like, nah, nigga, you next. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, I am. We gonna, nah, nigga, you next year by the summertime. You was like, you think? I was like, watch. Bam, nigga. Right on time. So salute to y'all, man. That's dope. I just want everybody to win, man. It's fun when we all winning. It's just a better feeling, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to have all the joy by myself, man. So once I, you know what I'm saying, reach some type of accomplishment, I try to put it in the air like, all right, y'all next, you know what I mean? And some take it and run and others just ignore it. But you definitely said, all right, went to work, you feel me? So congrats to y'all again on that, man. I need my room too.
Appreciate it, bro.
I need me a room by the window.
I mean, I figure something out for you. It's 3 floors, my nigga. So you know,
shit. You feel me, man? Other than that, man, like for me, my only highlight of the year, bro. Like I did say, family survived. Nobody really got sick in COVID. None of that. Just my youngest being born. That was like the highlight of the whole year. You know what I'm saying? Aside from the healthy part, the highlight of my year was just seeing my 3rd boy born, and that was it, man. Everything else was
blessings on that.
Everything else was just, it went how it normally goes and went how it's supposed to go, and that was it. So nothing too exciting other than just that, man. Aside from the deaths, you know what I'm saying, any other like low lights, you know what I'm saying, anything else besides the deaths that was like, a downer for you in the year 2021?
I would have to say like work, because the whole working from home type of thing. Like I'm really detached from like my coworkers and things like that.
That could be a good thing.
So it kind of, and then I lose lack of motivation too, because it's like when I was able to be into the office and really like dive in on certain projects and really reach out to somebody, or able to go into an office or a meeting room and like, okay, come on, let's work on this and do this and do this. Everything now is like over Zoom, emails and all this shit. And it's just like, it's real detached. So I lost a lot of motivation having to work from home, honestly.
I felt that way in 2020.
I hate that it put us in that position.
I felt that way in 2020, bro. I was like, I was home, work from home a lot. You know what I'm saying? The internet shit, the phone shit, all that dumb shit or whatever. And then when I came into this year, I had to actually be at the fucking office or at the facility. Oh my God, I wish I could go back to being at home. So be careful what you ask for, my nigga, because but already know I had a whole new career change, same company, just a different division or whatever. And that was probably my lowest point of the year, taking an offer that I knew wasn't good for me, but I took it because everybody pretty much insisted on me taking it. You know what I mean? Like I told you before, nigga, I had a plethora of fucking promotions, and this is one promotion I wanted to turn down so bad, but I just was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to leave the company in general, but I was just like, you know what? I've worked this hard. You know what I'm saying? I might as well just embrace this new opportunity and just go. And it was probably like one of the dumbest things I've done in a long time. Like I ain't even
but you wouldn't have known that at that moment, though. You know what I'm saying?
But I had a hit. I had a feeling though. Like it was like in my gut, like sitting in there listening to them praise talk me and tell me all this other shit in the back of my mind. I was just like, I don't want to do this. And I should have just acted on my gut, but I let the dollar amount, blind me. And, this ain't my first time taking a job for money and realizing it's not the right thing to do. You know what I mean? So that's probably the only part that really sucked, really, was just the fact that I put myself in a working environment where I really wasn't, mentally there. And it was my only regret. Everything else kind of went as life is supposed to. That's the only thing that I controlled that I fucked up on, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Grateful that I'm working, grateful that they look at me how they look at me, bruh. But if I could do that over again, I would have went somewhere else or went a different direction. So that was my biggest low life, man. I used to be a workaholic, man. I used to be excited about work, and I took pride in coming to work, man. Boy, I don't know where the fuck that went. But man, moving along before I get too deep in that shit, what was some of the biggest lessons of 2021 for you?
That's easy. Cherish your loved ones. closest friends, because tomorrow isn't guaranteed.
Right.
At all.
Right. Nothing is promised, man. Yeah, man. Time waits for no one. That's something I learned. You know what I'm saying? This fucking year went by fast as a motherfucker, bro. I swear, it was like it was January.
Not fast enough, though.
Yeah, towards the end, once you ready to get this shit over with, it slowed the fuck down. But in the beginning and the midway, that shit was going by quick as fuck, man. It seemed like it was January, then June. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So time went by fast, man. So I learned that, no matter what's going on, like, time ain't waiting for nobody. So if you don't take advantage of the time, which I didn't a lot of times, that shit you can't get it back. You know what I'm saying? And then I actually learned that, mental health, like that shit is real. Charlamagne and all those people be talking mental health. I get it now. You know what I'm saying? I think this is probably a mental tough year for me. Like, for real. Like, as a man, this is probably one of the years that really, like, kicked my ass as far as, like, just putting me in a different realm of how I usually am. You know what I mean? So I had a lot of climbing out to do. Like I said in episode 1, started going to therapy. Shit that I didn't think I was going to ever do. So 2021 definitely kind of whooped my ass mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I'm a goofy ass person, so I was able to laugh myself out of funk sometimes, or, my kids. But aside from that, boy, it was some days and some weeks that 2021 just had the better hand of me. You know what I mean? So I definitely learned from this year that mental health is real. So again, I'm working on it. It's a day by day thing, man, but that shit definitely.
You ain't the only one.
Yeah.
You're not the only one.
I know.
I do it. I think there's a lot of other people out there that do it, I guess.
Right.
It's everyone just kind of have to handle it differently. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Find different ways of getting through it and stuff like that. Rather if it's therapy, rather if it's, more so getting more alone time for yourself or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even myself, I'm considering like just kind of getting back more into the gym, maybe getting back into basketball, just maybe some hobbies that can kind of just help with it, kind of clear my mind, because I feel like all I do is work a lot of the time.
Right.
And I don't have no time for nothing else, and that's just stressful on my mind. And I'm like, dude, is this the cycle I want to keep being in?
Mm-hmm.
And I get down, lose motivation, all kind of shit. So I understand what you're saying.
Right. Yeah, man. So that shit was something, man. But, like I said, the way the year went, I just wish I could just use that flash, you know what I'm saying, from Men in Black, put the little pin up, man, and just flash me real quick. Let me forget about 90% of the year, you know what I'm saying? Because this motherfucker was a bitch. I made it. We made it. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
2022 is here now, man. First episode. And whatever happened in 2021 was 2021. So now my goal is just to embrace this year and whatever's coming with it. And it definitely would be a better one. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit what I think I was going to make this year the year. You know what I'm saying? So,
hell yeah.
If I could forget a lot of things, I would, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it is what it is. But what we can't forget is our Anchor sponsorship. So y'all go ahead and check this commercial out real quick. Yo, Wavey fam, have y'all heard about Anchor by Spotify? It's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
So let us break it down for y'all.
Anchor has the tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your smartphone or your computer. It's too easy.
And sharing your podcast is easy too. When you're hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on all listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. Just like when you're listening to ErrthangWavey, you feel me?
Yep. Plus, Anchor is everything you need to make a podcast, and best of all, Anchor is 100% free.
So download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm. That's ANCHOR.fm to get started.
And now it's time for sports.
Before we even dive into NFL, I want to jump on the NBA. The Christmas games, I just want to get your thoughts on them.
They went exactly how I thought. Lakers fucking lost. Lakers fucking lost. Even though we had a chance, we lost. You know what I'm saying? Without KD. So that would have been a blowout if he would have played the way we looked. You know what I mean? I think the Warriors won. The Warriors won, you know. Who else played? The Knicks actually fucking came out and smacked on the Hawks, but they didn't have Trae. They didn't have Trae Young.
Good games, in my opinion. I talk shit about them, but it was actually one of the good games.
I was mad though because I had bet on the Hawks and shit, and Trae Young didn't even play. Like they didn't even let me know. I'm like, where the fuck Trae Young at? You know what I'm saying? So, but the Knicks won, the Bucks won, of course. I think the Jazz won, and did the Mavericks win?
Yeah, it was the Mavs.
And then, of course, you know, Brooklyn won. I mean, that game against us woke Harden up, too. That's nothing. He back on his shit now. He's been balling the last few games. You know what I'm saying? So
him and
Patty
Mills, yeah. Balling, bro. I couldn't believe it.
I swear motherfuckers come with their best game against us, bro. It's just like, I don't give a fuck who you are. When you play against us, you just come up and elevate your whole game. It's just like a bunch of confidence, bro. I don't know, bro. It's something else, bro. We lost the last game.
But that could be because people look at the Lakers like, okay, the Lakers are the team to beat.
Yeah, we top tier. We got LeBron. We them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But we just ain't playing like them right now, bro. So you got G League niggas out here dropping 30 on us. Harden got his swag back. You know what I'm saying? It's real frustrating to watch, bro. To be honest with you.
What was frustrating was the fact that they lost the last game inside the Staples Center, right? But before the Staples Center banner, the whole crypto thing.
And then we lost as the first game under the crypto banner. Like, goddamn, like Staples Center, man, is monumental. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't won championships. We don't, you know what I'm saying? That's the house that Kobe built. The last thing y'all could have done was at least left on good terms. You know what I'm saying? Win that last game. At least. Just to kind of leave that mark, like, you know what I mean? What the Staples Center represents. You know, y'all niggas lost. You know what I mean? To a bullshit ass team. Then you lose on Christmas to Brooklyn, who wasn't even in full strength, bro. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's crazy too, starting to piss me off.
Yeah, a lot of people are just like saying like, oh, the Lakers' chance of making the playoffs is very slim or slim to none. I kind of agree, but then I disagree because there's still a whole second half of the season that needs to be played.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the Lakers need to like really change their game up and really start going on like a winning streak. It's needed in order for the Lakers to make the playoffs.
Something. We need something. Like right before the All-Star break, we need to get on a little win streak. And then when we come back from the All-Star break, we need to go on a tear. Otherwise, it's going to be hard. Luckily for us, despite how trash we are, we still straddling that 7th, 8th seed little, you know what I'm saying, spot. But we don't want to be in no fucking playoff again. You know what I'm saying? No play-in tournament. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
if we can get us a nice 10-plus game win streak, you know what I'm saying, you know, either before or after the All-Star game, then, you know, things might shape up. I know the deadline's coming too. So, you know, our biggest problem right now is chemistry, along with old age. But chemistry is a big problem, bro. So, even if we do make some trades, here comes some more motherfuckers who we ain't played with. It's still going to be hard, bro. We just got to figure it out. LeBron right now playing his ass off. You know what I'm saying? With the last 8 games, he dropping 30. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? But that's it. That's all we got. It's LeBron dropping 30. You know what I mean? We snuck a couple wins in, but the rest of them, we pretty much lost. Like, it looks good for him, but as a team, we look like shit, bro.
Even for Russ, I know the numbers for Russ looking good with the triple-double and all that, but nigga, we still losing.
Smoke and mirrors, man.
That's my point.
He get those triple doubles or those little double doubles and shit, man. But that shit look nasty when you watching it live. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at the stat sheets at the end, like, oh yeah, double double. Oh yeah, triple double. But when you watch the fucking game, you looking like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's getting on my nerves, bro. Like, oh man, I don't know, bro. We finally did make one move. You know what I'm saying? We traded Rondo to the Cavaliers
for nothing.
Yeah, we got some crypto. We got some crypto coins. You know what I'm saying? We got a bag of crypto coins. You know what I'm saying? We trade that nigga away for nothing. You know what I mean? But
they wasn't playing. They wasn't playing him anyway, so it's kind of like
but
I guess they looked at him like you just taking up space.
True, and we freed up a spot too. So Stanley Johnson's, which salute to him. He we picked him up on the G League, and that boy been playing good defense. He been putting in effort. You know what I'm saying? He's been a good little spark of energy for us on the bench, coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? So they saw that, pretty much got rid of Rondo. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now that's the spot. Hopefully they give it to him and he can continue to do what he's doing. He played a lot today. You know what I'm saying? Against the Timberwolves. He's getting burned. You know what I'm saying? Because he's playing defense. He's playing energy. And I think we can keep him. You know what I mean? And when we get none back.
Who else you think we need, or what else the team needs to do?
Well, shit, if we ain't going to play the big man, we might as well get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? If we're not going to play Dwight or we ain't going to play DJ, get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? And I said we need to get some more versatile big men. Someone who can shoot the three, who can shoot a long two-pointer. You know what I mean? Because Dwight and DJ are just defensive liabilities at this point. You know what I mean? If a team not going, most of the teams that's beating us are shooting us out the fucking gym. So what they going to do? Pick and roll those two, and then they on the island by themselves and they getting used and abused. Now the inside's wide open. They can't stay in front of nobody fast. You know what I mean? But somebody like Miles Turner or Sabalas, you know what I'm saying? They can shoot from the outside and they can actually fucking, play on the inside. And they're mobile enough to, be a little better. Somebody from the wing too. You know what I mean? Like we need some more wing people that can score too. We need some individual scores. Ariza's a spot up 3-pointer, and he's a 3-and-D guy. So he ain't gonna give us what we want. Carmelo, you know what I'm saying, is giving us enough, but we need some more of that. You know what I mean? So we just need some more people who can actually create their own shots, right. And some young legs, bro, because
that's the big one to me.
We can be up
legs.
First, second, third quarter, and that fourth quarter come, we tired. That's what it all boils down to. When you're tired, your mental ain't there, you make mental mistakes, and those are turnovers. You know what I'm saying? So fatigue kicks in, and we lose leads. We lost to Memphis that way. We lost to OKC that way. Like, once we get that, we do all that dancing, all that good shit in the first half, and we look good, and the second half come, we survive the third quarter, and then the fourth quarter come, we just run out of gas, bro. And we need some young legs that's going to come in at least at that end of third, kind of give us, a chance to rest the main guys and, let them just keep the lead or sustain the lead. And then, bam, fourth quarter come, all the OGs is fresh, and then we can do something. You know what I mean? But without that, this is going to be a continuing cycle with us, bro. Enough about the whack-ass Lakers right now, man. We're on a 2-game win streak. I guess we can be happy about that.
It's a little something to celebrate, but I ain't holding my breath.
Yeah, I mean either.
But no, let's move on to the NFL though.
Right.
With the NFL, playoff picture recaps. And I'm only want to bring this because I want to get this out the way nice and early. For the Cowgirls, unfortunately, my team, the Niners, lost to the Titans, which gave the Cowgirls their clinch in the playoffs, which I'm really upset about that because I'm happy to hear these fans' mouth, but they was quiet today because they lost. So I'm good with that. But
yeah, man. The homie Easy, you know what I'm saying? Melly, Greg, Tommy, these fucking Cowboy fans. My cousin, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Cowboy, he out there in heaven over there probably cheating. That's why they winning this year. He helping them. You know what I'm saying? But they little trash asses finally getting the playoffs. Last time they been in the playoffs was in 2018. And they're going to have a first round exit. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait. How the Niners looking?
Well, so Niners are 9-7. We definitely got a wild card spot right now.
Right.
Big challenge is that we got the Rams next week. And if I'm not mistaken, last time I checked, I think we might end up having to play them first round, that wild card week. So I'm like, shit. But I want to say with them winning, did they win today? And they may end up playing y'all in the wild card.
Ooh,
I'm not, but
the Rams, yeah. So we clinched today as well. Shout out to the Packers for helping us with that one. You know what I'm saying? So after our slow ass start season and our little up and down season, we was able to clinch. You know what I'm saying? We got one more game against the Cowgirls too. And right now the playoffs looking like we'll be playing the Rams first round. So if we do, that'd be great. But I think if we beat the Cowboys, then we're going to play the Rams. But if we lose the Cowboys, we might fuck around and play the Cowboys in the first round too. So,
right. So it could go either way right now.
Yeah. I'm just happy we're in the playoffs, bro, because we had a shitty ass start. You know what I mean? So, shout out to the Eagles, baby.
What I'm happy about is that Trey Lance got an opportunity to start at QB against the Texans, which we beat them. But it was nice to see him finally get like that opportunity to get on the field and show what he can do. He struggled a little bit at the beginning, but I think he had like over 200 yards. I think he had one interception. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we need. I just, what I didn't like was it looked like they had Trey Lance running them fucking Jimmy plays. Like, nah, like you need to have some plays that's literally built for the type of QB that he is.
Right, which he's like a mobile QB.
Yeah, he can move.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of black quarterbacks, that's what they can do. They can move their feet. They can, you know what I'm saying, get up out of that pocket, scramble it, and do something with it.
But
you got to put that into consideration.
Right. Let them wings fly. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. You know what I mean? I've been waiting on him to get his shot. You know, I don't think Jimmy hurt. They just said, look, man, you can leave next year anyway, so just sit on the sideline. So whether y'all go to the playoffs or not, you know what I'm saying, he going to be our quarterback the rest of the way. So I hope he do enough to get, you know what I'm saying, to get his respect, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I like him. I don't know why. I like his game or whatever. So, you know, I was rooting for him even when we was playing against y'all. I was like, I hope he get in the game. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
I want to see that boy do something or whatever. You know what I mean? But that's what's up, man. I'm tell you now, though.
So speaking of QBs, real quick, like, did I hear right? Like, Hurts has an opportunity to be an alternate in the Pro Bowl.
Yep, that's true at the moment. As long as if somebody gets hurt or whatever, you know what I mean, or drops out, then he'll be one of like the next up type of ones.
That's not bad. What you think?
I mean, it's deserving. You know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely a few games ago I would have been like, nah, but I mean, we've been on a nice little win streak. You know what I'm saying? He's been evolving every game. He's getting better every game. You know, our motto is get 1% better each day, and he's actually been doing that. You know what I'm saying? So if it comes down to it and he get a spot, it is deserved, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, if he don't, then he can work harder next year. You know, we got a few guys in the Pro Bowl, you know what I'm saying? Some of our defensive guys made it. A couple O-line guys made it. So we got some guys over there, you know what I'm saying? They got some Pro Bowl opportunities. So, you know, we doing all right over there. I'm just telling you right now, we beat the Cowboys in the playoffs. Y'all ain't gonna hit the last of me. You hear me? I don't give a fuck if we don't even go beyond that. As long as we beat the Cowboys in the playoffs, oh my God, you understand? Like, I want to see them in the first round. Like, I want to. You know what I'm saying? I want all the smoke. You know what I mean?
Hey, so look, you gonna place any bets against any of the Cowboy fans? If that's the case, y'all
they don't play fair. You know what I'm saying? My betting is bad altogether. Nigga, like, I can't win in betting on a gambling site, so I know I ain't gonna be able to win. So I'm just gonna stop gambling and just root from the inside. You know what I mean? Fuck that. You know, no gambling, because I don't never do good gambling.
Right.
Bad, but yeah, that's what's up, man.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about this real quick, because it's fresh, and I want to be one of the first ones to like hit this subject. AB walking out on the Bucks in the middle of the game, taking his jersey off, his pads, launching it, throwing his shirt, gloves into the crowd, and chucking the deuce. What you feel about that, man? What you think that whole situation is about?
Man, I think AB been on a fucking warpath since he came back from his suspension. You know what I'm saying? And he a hothead, so he gonna open his mouth and tell some shit. You know what I'm saying? These next couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Because that was unexpected, bro. You know what I'm saying? You on the team that you won a championship last year. You got the best quarterback in the fucking history of quarterbacking, who vouched for you to be on a team. And he been serving you up, you know what I mean, giving you all types of opportunities to, you know, again, you know, make a name and show everybody you still got it. And then you turn around and do this. like something have to have been said or something have to have been done wrong for him to react that way. Because doing that, he knew for a fact he was done. Like, you know what I mean? He could have easily just went to the back, you know, waited. He could have sat to the sideline and waited till halftime came and never came back out. But that nigga took his shit off, threw it, and then ran across the fucking field like a goddamn fan. Yeah, he made the organization look bad, bro. I don't know what happened. It's a lot of speculation going. You know, one thing they're trying to say is, you know, these are signs of CTE and all that stuff or whatever, and mental and all that bullshit. But you know, that man probably dealt with a bunch of, you know, shit.
He seemed like a nigga that was just fed up. Like, you know what? I'm good. Like, I've been at jobs where people come in, they working, and one thing is said, boss is tripping or not getting the recognition. They just like, you know what? I'm done.
It's different when you get millions, though. When you get millions, I guess not. The conversation. Well, yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? For him, that's why I said it had to be something deep because, you know, he was in line to get some bonuses. You know what I'm saying? And some people were speculating like, oh, he wasn't in the game and he wasn't getting the ball thrown to him as much. And when he went to go complain about it, the coach, you know, sat him down. And then when the coach finally called him back in, he's like, nah, I don't want to play no more. You know what I'm saying? He just walked out. So ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying, what was the reason. But it's like, come on, bro. Even if the reason is a good reason, the fact that it's you, they finna have a field day tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these sports shows.
NBA, I mean, not NBA, the NFL is really going to take that as like a slap in the face, disrespect. You know, they go.
I don't know about the NFL, but I know the Bucks do. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though Tom Brady,
I think the NFL will feel like it's a slap in the face to them as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know,
I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Think about it. You only on the team because of Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have room for him. But when the rumors first came out that AB might come to the Bucks, the coach literally said we don't need AB, and then he ended up being on the team because of Tom Brady. So if anybody should feel fucking stupid or slapped in the face, it's Tom Brady because his word is bond. So whatever he say, he gets. And he said, I want AB, and he got AB. And he not only did he get him, but he played. He was a contributor to the Super Bowl, all that shit or whatever. So it wasn't just like I'm looking out for my homie to put him on a bench. No, I'm looking out for him, and I'm throwing him the ball. I'm feeding you. I got you some extra money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Last year. And a ring. You know what I'm saying? And then you do this. Like, if anything, you should have just sat to the side, talked to Brady, because Brady don't want to understand his ass. You know what I'm saying? And then go from there. Or just thug it out till the halftime and then get your shit off your chest at halftime. You know what I'm saying? And when they go back on the field for the second half, they can easily lie and say, oh, you know what I'm saying, he won't return because of injury or whatever. You know what I mean? Keep it in ground. But when you do all that, it's just like, yeah, you slapping the Bucks in the face, you slapping the teammates in the face. But more importantly, you slapping Tom in the face because you only there because of that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's
right.
That's crazy. But the truth gonna come out. You know what I mean? But I'm not looking forward to these talk shows tomorrow talking about this shit because they gonna spin it in every fucking way, and no one knows the truth. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
whatever it is,
it'll come out because he definitely gonna speak his piece. That's for damn sure. He gonna speak his piece for sure.
Well, he posted something on IG with I forgot what it was, a picture of him or something or whatever, and the caption said "Big Mad," and the MAD stand for make a difference. So I don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't done talking. That's for sure. Man, so we go ahead and get into these questions from our listeners. You know what I mean? Again, we always open to listening to, you know, ideas and things from people that want to hear from what, you know, we got to say about certain topics and shit. So we'll go ahead and select a few of them and kind of go. I see a couple of them already got like the New Year type of vibe with them, so I'll fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So first one right here says, New Year resolutions. Do you have any? And if so, what's your 6-month goal and your 12-month goal? Shit, for me, 6 months, I'll probably say get back into playing basketball more. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be pickup, whether it be 21, 5-on-5. I just want to start playing ball more. just to get back active. Just trying to do regular cardio without nothing. That shit gets boring. So I figured basketball can get me back in that. Shit, probably read some more books. I did start a new book that the homie suggested. It's called what was it called? Battlecry by James Wilson. Bill put me up on that one, so I started listening to that, doing a little audio listening, so that's good. But I'm gonna definitely read some more books throughout the year, and of course I'm gonna start writing my own book. I've been doing my notes and stuff to write my own children's book, based off my boys. So hopefully, I can get that going, at least get the first one out by summer. And then I'm trying to get this 800 plus credit score. I'm at like 749 right now. So I keep straddling that line, you know what I mean? So hopefully I get to 800 by the summer, you know what I'm saying? What about you?
I got mine's are pretty simple. Definitely eat healthier, like change up my eating habit a little bit. As I get older, we get older, our bodies kind of adjust and change a little bit with how we digest food and things like that. How that shit sit on you and all that. So
You about to go vegan?
It's a good idea for me to kind of change my eating habit up a little bit. Another thing is strengthen my mental health. I think mental health is something we kind of all just live with in general, but it's how we kind of handle that is what separates us a lot of the time. So I definitely think it's important for me to strengthen that. Another would be find peace within myself. I have moments where it's like I'm not happy with what I'm doing or how I'm doing and things like that. Even with, like I talked before about, even with my anger and how I react to certain things. And I think that all has to do with just finding more with peace within myself. So I think that's very important. And that's something I'm going to start doing, this year. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to, research, do some things like that, figure some shit
YouTube
out.
YouTube will tell you how to do all that shit. No, that's dope, though. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as, 12-month goals for me, some shit that I need to take care of all year, I don't plan on betting, doing no sports betting none of this year.
Cap.
I ain't doing no sports betting none of this year. I also want to work out at least 6 out of the 7 days a week. I don't care what it is. Today's is the 2nd. So yesterday it don't count, you know what I mean? But today I just did 100 push-ups, 100 crunches, something, you know what I mean? So every day I want to do something workout related, take a break one day, but every day, you know what I'm saying? Just do something, whether it be ride the bike I got, you know what I'm saying? Go outside, hoop, lift weights, you know what I'm saying? Just as long as it's something, within the workout regime, just every day. That's my goal. Another thing is take 2 vacations this year. One with me and wifey, and hopefully one with the group, with the, either with the homies or with the homies and their spouses. You know what I'm saying? I want to take 2 vacations. My wife is overdue for one. So, she been, pushing these babies out for me and shit. You know what I mean? She need a vacation. So I need to take her somewhere. But I also want to have one with the homies, man, if it's possible. If these Amarion don't get together with B2K and go on tour, hopefully we can, have a vacation out of worry about just fucking COVID shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Another thing is I want to learn how to swim.
Oh shit.
I want to take swimming lessons, that, and I kind of want to go back to school too. I want to get my degree. I'm interested in some other shit now, so I want to see if I can get better at it. You know what I mean? I want to take digital filming. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, digital filming is something that I've been looking into, and pertaining to this podcast, it would be nice to be able to do a lot of this shit, at a high level, as we get better and better and bigger and bigger. So instead of paying somebody, I can do it my goddamn self. So I already put out an application for GCU, which is Grand Canyon University. That's the same one Jessica, graduated from.
Mm-hmm.
So we shall see. You know what I mean? Keep me posted on that. But, learn how to swim too. I might go to little ABC Kids swimming lessons or some shit. You know what I mean? So, and then lastly, bro, I'm going to probably start a new career at some point this year. You know, I think I'm gonna take a leap into a different direction in the work world. Unless this pod blows the fuck up sooner than later, I think until then, I think I'm gonna, explore another career option. You know what I mean? So those are my 12-month goals right there, So I keep y'all posted.
I don't know if I can compete with that, but that's dope. I fucks with it. Mine's vacation. And vacation not just with me and wifey or with the group, even though I definitely want to do that, so I'm on board with that with you. But more so vacation with the family. Things like Disneyland, Disney World, you know what I'm saying, or like one of those little Disney cruises or something like that. I would definitely like to make that happen.
Not the cruises, bro.
Why you say not to the cruises? First, let me finish my list first.
All right, go ahead.
I agree with you with the working out thing. Like, I've already been doing that. Me and my Uncle Chris, cousin Dale, you know what I'm saying, we've been getting up, hitting the gyms and shit in the morning. But I want to be able to make sure I do that more consistently. I hate when I get to a point where I feel like, okay, I'm feeling a little good, you know what I'm saying, looking a little different in the clothes, and I kind of get relaxed. Now I want to keep it more consistent throughout the year. I'm actually really considering therapy. Like, I not so much that I feel like I really need it, but more so I think it would just help with that whole, like, finding peace within myself, like I talked about earlier.
Right.
So that's one of those things where I want to definitely, like, look into that a little bit more and really find, like, the right type of therapy that would be best for me.
Right. No, you need it. We all need it.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's probably more shit I could probably think of, but I think those are like top of my list, you know what I'm saying, for me.
Right. Well, like I was saying about that cruise shit, bro. One of those cruise companies, they went out on the ocean and everybody on that cruise was supposed to be vaccinated, but yet 25 plus people ended up being fucking positive of the COVID, and they couldn't go nowhere. They had to stay out in the ocean for that time until everybody was back negative. So motherfuckers just stranded in the middle of the ocean. So they can't go back to the ports or whatever. You know what I mean? So
okay, well, I wouldn't do that unless unless COVID was more in control.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. All right, just making sure. Be out Titanic and shit. But no, that's a good question. I don't know, goes. Another one. Again, it's 2021 related is what are you leaving in 2021? Shit, for me, procrastination, self-doubt, and monsters, energy drinks. I'm leave all that shit in 2021. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, okay. Outside of the monsters, I definitely agree with those two. Those two are real big. The procrastination and the self-doubt. Probably more so the self-doubt for me than the procrastination. So I'm definitely piggybacking off of that. But
yeah, self-doubt.
If I had to pick one more, not to cut you off, but if I had to pick one more, because I probably won't stop drinking monsters. I'm not gonna lie. But motivation, and not that I'm not leaving motivation, but trying to make sure that motivation is definitely one of the things that I'm taking with me into 2022. And because right now, like I lack motivation a lot, and I'm like I'll be trying to figure out like why. And I hate when I get to the point where I'm asking myself, like, why am I not motivated? And I think it's more so like, just like the overthinking and all of that. So let me change that up. So like, if I was leaving anything in 2021, it would be overthinking. So it could stop me from like losing lack of motivation and things like that.
That's crazy because I've definitely been lacking motivation too, but I haven't lacked motivating others, which is weird. I can't motivate myself for shit with a lot of things, but don't have a problem motivating others. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, self-doubt is probably real big for me too, because self-doubt is the reason why the podcast started in November, not January. You know what I mean? Because I was doubting myself. So, so those things like that, I'm leaving that, which is why my goals for the year is like, I can go back to school. I can learn how to swim. You know what I'm saying? I can, do this and do that. So, so doubt and, procrastination, shit like that, is what I'm leaving in 2021. But yeah, man, we just trying to be better men. That's what it looks like. So
that's always the goal. That ain't never gonna change.
All right, here's a good one. This is funny. So what would you pick? A blue pill, which means you can go back in time and fix all your mistakes, or take the red pill and get $10 million right now. Which one you picking?
Red pill.
Yeah, give me the Suwu pill. The Suwu pill is cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Give me that 10 mil now.
Right. Don't get me wrong.
Go back in time.
Yeah, would be dope. Like, to go back in time would be dope in a way. But I gotta, and this may sound like a little cliche on some bullshit, but mistakes is what kind of build character in a way. If I could go back in time and correct all my mistakes, then I probably wouldn't learn anything, because my life would just, in some ways, would just be perfect. Which no life is perfect. I would fix all my old mistakes just to end up having fucking new ones anyway. So it's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Just had new $10 million. You know what I'm saying? But going back in time and fixing shit, I wouldn't want to, because I feel like it'll alternate the universe, which means if you fix certain things and things that went through that actually happened wouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Right. If I go fix certain things, don't do these quote unquote mistakes, I may not have never met, my wife, which means I wouldn't have had my kids. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have probably never met y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or I wouldn't have probably never did, X, Y, and Z. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think some mistakes would have changed the outcome of what would happen today. You know what I mean? Once I got back to it, you know what I mean? And a lot could be missing from that. You know what I mean? Some bad and some good. You know what I mean? So for me, I wouldn't want to change nothing, because, you might interfere with other things that you probably think you're going to still have, but you end up losing it. You know what I mean? Because you changed some shit. Because again, during that time, certain things happened for a reason, you know what I mean? Which made you meet certain people or encounter certain things or make the certain decisions. And if you change, then none of that would happen, which means a lot of it wouldn't, you know what I mean, come with you. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Right.
So that's why I would just say, just give me the 10 million now, and I can do a lot with that now and have a better future. I'm like, fuck, past is the past. You know what I'm saying? So, that was a good one. I guess
here's another look at that too for me, right? I don't want to go back and relive all that shit again. Like, I don't want to go back to fucking middle school, high school, and go back.
He was the man back then.
What's up?
He was the man back then. What you mean?
Nah, I'm good. Like, I wouldn't want to relive all that shit and have to wait till I'm older after fixing all my mistakes to reap the benefits of it. Nah, I'm straight. I'm good. Give me the 10 mil right now. That'll fix all my shit. That'll fix all my problems right now. And I'm good.
Well, yep. I could be good and forward. Yeah. I mean, and like I say too, a lot of times I'll be thinking like, man, I can go back in time and I'll change the summer after my freshman year of college, when I start hanging around you niggas again. If I would have left y'all alone,
ain't that
I would have made it to the league. But then again, if I would have went to the league, I wouldn't have met my wife and so forth. So you see how that works? You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like a lot of things happen how it's supposed to happen, whether it was a mistake or not. So just give me the 10 and I'll make sure my future will be great. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a good one. All right, here's another funny question. This is from a female, I can tell. Should men and women date within your wage?
Wait, wage as far as like,
Mike, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much you make, you know what I'm saying? Like, should men and women date within their, I guess you could say, their tax bracket?
It'd be a lot of lonely motherfuckers out here if that was the case.
This is about to be an attack on the broke boys and the broke bum bitches, huh?
Nah, I mean, hold on. I don't think so, but we could dive into it a little bit more. But how you supposed to determine in the dating scene, right? How am I supposed to determine like how much someone makes in order for me to be like, okay, yeah, you make enough for me to fuck with you, right? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, I've been out the game for a minute, but back in the old days, when you meet someone and y'all start having those conversations, eventually the what you do for a living conversation comes up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whether it be on the phone or the first date, I've had those conversations been asked to me in the middle of the club, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you do? Why you got it on this and that? What you do? Like, oh, you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. And, at that point, so if you chopping it up with a chick or a guy and, you ask that person, what they do for a living and they say it, and that price range of whatever that job is can be more or less or equal to what you making. You know what I'm saying? Then
what
I guess that's how you
true.
can.
Here,
that's how you can gauge
I'm gonna be the bad guy on this one, right? Motherfuckers lie. So
yeah,
motherfuckers lie, and then you tell me, oh, I work at like a chick tell you I work at a bank. Okay, now I gotta Google and see how much like a bank teller makes or a bank manager makes. And it's just like,
well, women do all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like women probably already got that shit in their mind, like a list of the jobs and what they make, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think a man gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
No, a man doesn't. Which again goes back to this. Go back to that question: like, should men and women date in there? Men don't care, realistically.
No.
Especially niggas nowadays.
Yeah, women too, because even if the woman makes more money or the same amount of money as a man, guess what? The woman gonna still want you to take care of her because you're the man.
Correct.
So it don't matter for men. You know what I'm saying? All we give a fuck about is you stupid? Are you crazy? Is you thick? Is you freaky? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's basic. You know what I'm saying? You gonna drive me crazy or give me peace? You know what I mean? Man, is the women are the other ones who are looking for that wage. Comfort, you know what I'm saying? So that way they can
because there would be chicks. That. There would be chicks back in the day that they wouldn't talk to a nigga if a nigga didn't have a car, but these bitches is steadily on the bus and the train is getting to where they need to go, and it's like that don't even make sense to me. I know there are some people that won't talk to somebody unless they're matching what they have. So if I got a car, a spot, and a good job, you gotta have the same.
Yeah, that's the idea. But
it doesn't have to be. You don't have to make the same amount of money as me. You don't have to have the same kind of car as me, or live in the same type of house or apartment as me. But you just gotta have those things in order for me to even waste my time. And there are some people out there like that.
It's some chicks out there too that's like, well, they got their shit together, and these are the old chicks. The new chicks, they ain't like that no more, I don't think. But a lot of the old chicks back in the day would be like, if you don't have X, Y, and Z, but you're working towards it, they can fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some chicks that I've known, and, some chicks that I've heard, that I know, even some of the homegirls, like, they don't mind a nigga that's in the process of becoming who he's supposed to become. Yeah, if you don't got it already, that's not bad, as long as you're working towards it. You know what I mean? And there's some chicks, like you just said, like, if you don't got X, Y, and Z, this shit ain't gonna work. You can't go this way, that way without X, Y, and Z. But it all depends on the woman. And
agreed.
Unfortunately, if she's in this era, it's gonna be hard for your players.
You heard the sigh in that nigga voice. Like,
it's gonna be hard. I'm watching homies out here struggling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga gotta be 6+ feet tall. Nigga gotta have abs, chest, tattoos, beard. You know what I'm saying? Go to church. No kids. You know what I'm saying? Make 10 figures. Don't have an Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, the criteria for men now is fucking through the roof, man. And a lot of these chicks don't got nothing but a pretty face and some pussy to offer. And
the funny thing is, a lot of niggas, that's all they want any fucking way. So
that's true. So, and a lot of times, men do what they have to do to please the women. You know what I mean? So, that's what Pastor Jeezy, he said it. That's what the bitches like. You like the bitches, right? If you like the bitches, you're gonna do what they want. And that's why the women rule the world, because they got the ultimate power. You know what I mean? But I mean, I feel like as a man, you're going to date whatever. It's the same as marrying. People think people marry women. People think men marry women for, these things, but really we marry for probably the most basic reasons. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even always about looks. It ain't always about, money. It's about peace. It's about, camaraderie. It's about, vibe and connection.
Right.
Once a man finds that, the man is comfortable enough to, sit down and be with this woman for forever. You know what I mean? The looks and everything else is just a bonus. You know what I mean? So we don't care. We want other things from our spouse or our partner to make us, be happy. Women need all the extra shit with the money and all that. So, fellas, get your money up because it's hard out here.
Now you say that. Now, so my question for you is, have you ever dated someone or fucked with someone that made more money than you?
What? Hell yeah, nigga. Hell yeah, nigga. My single days back in the day, making more money than me was actually a priority. Like, you had to.
Okay,
my money was my
all right,
money.
so pause. But you just said, but I just want to be the bad guy. But you just said niggas be looking for more of like the peace and
Niggas. No, see, no, let's just change that around. Let's say men look for that.
Okay.
Dumb young niggas is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I was a dumb young nigga at one point in time, and once I became a man, then that shit mattered. You know what I'm saying? And most men want that shit. But young, wild niggas out here, you know what I'm saying? Wild boys, whatever you want to call yourself, they won't, you know what I'm saying? It's a different story. So when I was out there, immature, young-minded, living out on the edge, having a chick that made a little bit more money with me was shit. That was dope, nigga. That was dope. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna say much after that, but that was dope. I definitely had to pay for much. I'll tell you that.
Okay, which and I respect that. So on the flip side, my next question is: could you date someone that make less than you?
Technically, yeah, because I've been making a good amount of money for the years, and I'm a breadwinner. I've been a breadwinner for a while, so
okay, that's you now. I'm talking about you back, young dumb nigga.
I was. Let me see. Yeah, because I wasn't dating nobody. Everybody just had a chance to be on my team, so it wasn't dating. So if you made less than me, I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't care. You know what I mean? Because if you made less than me, then you probably have something else to offer. You know what I mean? Because you gonna meet some chicks or some guys, whoever whatever you into, that got a dope ass vibe or is good to be around. So if such and such is low key not making a lot, but she cool as fuck. You know what I mean? And don't bring a lot of the extras. You gonna fuck with it. You know what I mean? Because again, depends on the man. Because I wasn't looking to date anybody. You know what I'm saying? Or be with anybody. I was looking to have fun. So I can look past her not making enough money because she's just here to have fun. You get what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people miss that part when they're like single. And I guess some people feel like, oh, saying I'm in the dating scene, I got to date. Why put a title on it like you're dating or have to date? Like you said, could just be having fun. And if something was to transpire from you being out here and having fun, then so be it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but for me, that wasn't the case. Mine was to have fun until that was time to go home. I didn't know when me and mine was gonna get back together, but I knew I wasn't finna lock down with nobody else. She called, I'm out.
Now I know you said earlier before, like, some women be, saying they'll still talk to a dude and this and that if the dude is like working towards something and everything like that. Now, for you, let's flip it. Like, as a man, like, would you talk to somebody or be fucking with somebody if they were like working towards like earning more, or are you willing to wait and grow with them?
If I'm in a relationship, yeah. If not, I'm just trying to fucking have fun. I don't care. Okay. You can be working towards whatever the fuck you're working towards. And just as long as when I'm fucking with you, you having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really depends on what you want from that person. Like, if I'm trying to make that the one, or are we in that stage of becoming a couple, then yeah, I'm a definitely, you know what I'm saying, ride it out and help you get better and upgrade you and all that stuff, whatever. You know what I mean? But if you're just another, slot on the roster, you can be up or down. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I thought back in the day. You know what I mean? So it depends on where that person's mind frame is and what relationship that person have with you. You know what I mean? To give a fuck about that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, honestly, there's not many women that put themselves in that position to where like they working towards something. Like a lot of them is like they already got shit going for themselves in some way. Like, and I'm not talking about younger girls. I'm talking about more like older women. Like, okay, I may be working towards doing this, but in the meantime, I still got this going on. Like, where niggas is like, I'm only focused on what I'm doing. Like, I'm not gonna worry about anything else. Like, I'm gonna struggle, but my goal is to do this. Like, I've noticed that the difference between men and women when it comes to that. So I don't think there's too many men that comes across a woman that's like really like, okay, I'm in the middle, in between jobs, and I'm working towards doing this or doing that, blah blah blah. Like, nah, they got a hustle going on while they're working towards like a more main goal.
I mean, I've met some of those ones you just named too.
Oh, have you? Yeah,
everything.
I ain't been out there like that, nigga. So I don't be knowing.
In between everything, and it don't bother you much because you only here for one thing, and that's some fun. You know what I mean? Like, while you figuring out let's go have some drinks and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it was. You know what I mean? But you know, it's a lot out there. But I just feel like you should date whoever you connect with. You know what I'm saying? If the person make less, the person make more, it shouldn't matter, honestly. I thought you're supposed to be dating someone, trying to get to know someone and build a relationship with someone who you love, not who can fucking take care of you. But we're in 2022, and unfortunately that matters more than, love. So good luck, fellas and ladies.
It look like single life looks rough when I see certain people. I'm not gonna name no names, but certain people that I know are associated with that are single. It's just like they make that shit look hard. They make that shit look tough, frustrating, all of the above. And I'd be like, "Ooh, thank God!" Like those are those moments where I'm literally I look at the ring on my finger and be like, "Thank God I ain't got to deal with none of that shit." I'm like, man,
yeah, I'm just glad you had the fun in the era that we had the fun in. Because this new era is tough.
Man, this shit is crazy.
Look, at this point, motherfuckers gonna have to just lie until they get what they need. Because it's hard out here. Unless the chick asks y'all for your W-2s on the spot, you might as well just lie. Follow me for more advice.
Yo, real quick, tax season and shit is on the way. These niggas is finna get real, like, lovey-dovey out here, you know what I'm saying? Because they trying to get the PS5 and some other shit, so be on the lookout for them kids. Them gonna be the niggas in your Ring doorbell. What's going on, baby? I know it's been a minute.
Good. How little Jamaica doing? Man. Here's one though. I got something funny though. This is the what the fuck of the week. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck is that?
I know you seen that video that's all over the internet. This chick ex-husband bought her new husband some shoes.
What?
Yeah.
Say that
it
again.
It sounds Spanish, huh? This chick's ex-husband bought her new husband some shoes because he was grateful that the new dude stepped in to, help raise his kids and just been a solid dude and all that stuff or whatever. And so he decided to buy him the cool grays as a gift of.
What the fuck is this?
I'm just saying. How you feel about that?
What the fuck is this? That okay. I'm confused by this. So let me recap what you just said. A nigga whose baby mom is with another nigga took the time to buy that nigga something for Christmas, some shoes for Christmas, because the nigga is there helping her take care of his kids.
Yeah, that's what the status said.
Nigga, okay, hold on. First off, what kind of shoes we talking? Not that it really matters, but I'm just curious.
The cool grays, the 11s, the Jordan 11s, just came out.
Nigga, what?
Retail price $225.
So I'm supposed to reward a nigga with some cool gray Jordan because he dicking down my ex and taking care of my kids. I find that to be weird, bro. That's weird to me. I'm not even gonna hold you.
So you wouldn't do that?
No, fuck no. Like, look, okay, let me be real, right? Okay, cool. Like, you stepped in, you dating my baby moms or whatever, and then you accepted her life and having kids and things like that, and for the most part, you probably is a cool nigga or whatever, and you there and help with the kids and all of that. I bet I kind of figured you to be that type of nigga anyway, because I would hate to think that she out here fucking with some lame nigga, but I'm not finna bless you with no sneaks, nigga, because you doing it. Like,
yeah,
I'm
it's
good.
crazy to me. I mean, we can have respect. We can pound it up. You know what I mean? Give you the head nod. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, for me, if I'm still in my kids' life, taking care of my kids,
I don't need, nigga. You not needed.
You're not needed. I mean, by default, the kids probably live with the mom. You know what I'm saying? And they probably, is living with him in his house. You know what I mean? So by default, you're housing my kids because that come with the woman. But realistically, I'm still picking up my kids, taking care of my kids. They still staying at my house too, blah, blah, blah. So I don't really see the need to repay you in no way. You just know your limits and your guidelines when it comes to my kids. We're going to have enough respect with each other that if my kids are not behaving correctly, you can just tap my phone like, yo, the kids is, X, Y, and Z. And, we'll have that conversation. But other than that, I can't reward you for doing something that I'm presently doing myself. You just have the upper hand, unfortunately, because 99% of the time, the kids go with the mom. You know what I'm saying? So if the kids was with me, then you know what I'm saying? There wouldn't be no problem at all. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't even be associated with my kids at that point. You get what I'm saying? So it is crazy. Like, even if he is taking care of it, we can have respect for each other, and that's about it.
All right. Well, let me flip it to you like this. So I have a stepson, right? So I would find it weird, right, if my stepson's father came to me and was just like, "Hey, bro, you've been taking care of my son, man, for the last, say 20 some odd years. This, that, and the other.
Ain't been doing shit,
bro. Saying I out of respect for you, bro. I'm, saying I got you a little something for Christmas. I would look at that nigga crazy, like, why? Like, why would you do that? Oh man, I'm trying to show my my respect and my love for you and what you've been doing, this, that, and the other. Like, nigga, bro, for one, I did that because I wanted to, right? Like, it has nothing to do with me doing it for you or anything. Like, I'm doing it for the kid. Like, bro, keep them shoes.
Or give it to the kid or something, or give the money to the mom and let the mom take care of the kid or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Like, I would find it weird. Not weird like on some fuck nigga shit, but just weird like, bro, like, I've never asked you for nothing. I'm not going to ever ask you for nothing. And then I feel like me even taking this I'd be on some lame shit. Like, nah, I'm good.
My thing is, if I'm housing your kid and taking care of your kid, instead of you buying me shoes, just slide the money. Hey, here's a little, you know what I'm saying? You buy groceries for the family, you feed my boy, you know what I'm saying? You give my boy, here's a little extra, you know what I'm saying? You can get him some more. You know what I mean?
My thing is, I wouldn't even take them, like, don't give it to me. Like, if anything, like, give it to
the wife. But don't give it to the ex-wife or whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, just have the respect for each other. You know what I'm saying? Don't cross that line. You know what I'm saying? I want you now to be able to communicate so you don't touch my kid in no way, whether it's discipline or not. You know what I mean? But you can come to me and holler at me like, yo, this happened. I just want to bring it to your attention so I can talk to my boy or my daughter or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But giving somebody some shoes or doing some shit that, I should be doing or doing some shit, you know what I mean?
That's also sweet shit to me, too.
What the chick look like? What she look like? Because it ain't too many regular baddies I'm about to be out here doing some shit like that for. She got to be bad for these two dudes to be doing some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah.
When you watch the video a little deeper, I wouldn't be surprised if it was in a little triangle, bro.
That's what I was saying, nigga. That sound like some sweet shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think she just capped on the caption so it don't look bad or whatever. But I wouldn't be surprised they had a little love triangle going on. Everybody touching everybody. You know what I'm saying? But let me chill. But just know that, I saw a lot of comments too about women like, oh, that was so sweet, blah, blah, blah. Like, damn
What's
well none
sweet
of these
about
women
it?
will
Like,
buy.
I mean, outside of the, I'm not gonna go.
There ain't nothing sweet about it, bro. I just feel
weird.
like
It's weird.
But now women will buy another woman some shoes. I'll tell you that much. It's always nice and good when a man is doing this shit, but even when dare buy the old chick wouldn't dare buy the new chick some shoes because she doing whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's so much bullshit, bruh.
Not happening.
Y'all out there something else. I just feel like that whole thing was for the internet and it did what it was supposed to do. That shit was cap.
As the kid too, I look at Pops crazy as fuck. Like, hold on, like you bought this nigga the Cool Grays, Dad. I done asked for that shit like at least 3-4 times. Where my Cool Grays at?
Right.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? I hope Cool Grays for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't know, bro. It's real out here. But
you know another thing I was thinking too.
What?
I looked at the video and the nigga pulled the shoes out of like a brown box. Like, who's to say he even paid for them shoes? Nigga, them shoes probably hot.
I think the part that was bad the part that was weird was he was actually emotional giving his speech.
Again, that's kind of like what made it sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you crying for? I don't give a fuck what you say. The nigga, like you said, nigga had tears in his eyes and shit. Like, it's like, nigga, you confessing your love in like a subliminal way, like more of like a man-to-man respect thing. But nah, I kind of agree with you. It's some triangle shit. I don't know.
Yep. So on that note, I think we should end the pod. You know what I mean? So Happy New Year's again, everyone. 2022 will be a great year, and I put that on my waves. So thank y'all for tuning in, and I look forward to what's to come.
Yeah, this will be a fun 52 weeks of waviness. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Have a safe 2022, and we will see y'all next week.
There's a lot of podcasts out there, but none of them as wavy as us. Until next time, peace and blessings.
Peace.